And a hat.
Pirate hat.
A pirate hat.
And it's a pirate.
In today's video, you're going to learn English from my 3-year-old son. You're going to see me speaking quickly and naturally to him, just like I always do. So read the subtitles under the video if you need them, and watch the video again to really understand everything. One of the reasons that children learn languages so well is because they hear fast, natural language, in this case English, from their family members from a very, very early age, from day one. So I do not talk to my son like this. I talk to him like this. We did not plan this conversation that you're going to see today. I just turned on the camera and I asked him to show me some objects or some toys that were around us in the room. And because of that, you're going to notice that the way that we speak to each other is not like you'll see English in a grammar book. Our sentences are not perfect or clear. In fact, they are very messy because real life is messy. Real life English is messy. It's not perfect. Real life English is not a grammar book. Probably just like your language that you speak in real life is nothing like how it's written in a grammar book. Real life language is also a lot weirder than a grammar book. Watch this video until the end and I think you'll understand what I mean. Please write me a comment down below and let me know something new that you learn while watching this video. I love reading your comments. If you want, I will also email you a free PDF guide of this lesson, of this video's lesson. Just follow the link down below and I'll send that to you right now. Okay, let's take a listen. All right, so we're gonna make a little video.
Then the superhero.
And then the superhero. So what should we say about this Nick Cage pillow?
Poo.
Poo. My son is obsessed with poo or poop jokes. I think it's just the age that he's at right now. So he thinks it's really funny to say the word poo and poop. So maybe 3-year-olds are actually not the best English teachers. Also, I think that I need to explain this really weird pillow. This was a funny Christmas present that my brother gave me. It has a picture of the actor Nicolas Cage on it. My brother just thought it was a funny Christmas gift to give me. It has really cool sequins on it that are really fun to play with for a 3-year-old. So my son thinks it's awesome. And oh my gosh, my hair looks pretty crazy here. Oh well, this is real mom life. Let's continue. What can we do with Nick Cage? We can hide his face like this.
Yeah.
We can make the sequins go up. We can hide his face. Or what else can we do? We can show his face, right?
Show his face.
How do we show his face?
And we can make him a pirate.
We can make him a pirate. How do we do that?
This.
We can turn him into a pirate. You mean like we can have him, make him have an eye patch?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make him have an eye patch.
And a hat.
And a hat.
Pirate hat.
A pirate hat.
Okay. And it's a pirate.
Oh, wait a second. An eye patch would be like this, right?
No, and a hat.
And a hat? Okay. What's a pirate hat look like?
A pirate.
A pirate.
Like this. It's like this. Hey, like this.
Ah.
That's like this pirate.
Wow, that looks great. So now he has a pirate hat and an eye patch, just like a pirate. We're both a little bit sick here. We have colds. So you'll hear my son sniffling a little bit. And my voice sounds scratchy, scratchier than usual. And also, I look so tired and so low energy. I'm sorry. This is just real life with a little kid. Let's continue.
So.
And a beard. Did you give him a beard?
No.
No. Look. He has a beard, an eye patch, and a pirate hat.
The bird.
All right, go get me something else to show. All done with Nick Cage. Oh, this. Okay, what is this?
A computer.
A computer. What is this part of the computer?
It's the mouse.
It's the mouse. Yeah, great. So what do we do with a computer?
We work on it like this.
Okay. So we work.
Then if we're done, you read a book and you go.
When we're done, we can read a book. So to work on your laptop, we open it up and we go dee 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 dee.
And it's done with this.
Okay, we're all done with that. What object should we talk about next? This? I hope that you're noticing that most of what we talk about is just silly nonsense. And this silly nonsense is actually really important. Something that I notice about my son learning languages, so he's learning 2 languages at home, and something that I think is really important that he does is that he just says whatever comes into his head. Often, it does not make sense. It's kind of nonsense. He just says things or he sings, whatever pops up into his head, he says. And as adults, we feel really silly doing this. Society doesn't really allow us to do this without feeling really embarrassed. We want everything to be perfect before we speak, before we open up our mouths. And I know when I try to speak French, I'm always thinking about my vocabulary, my grammar. I don't want to be embarrassed when I make a mistake. But not my son, not my 3-year-old. He just blah, 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 talks all the time to himself, to other people, in the elevator, strangers, to his stuffed animals. And he doesn't care if he makes mistakes. Although we are very careful not to be critical of his mistakes. I think this is, if you are a parent and you're teaching your child a second language, I think you do have to be very careful not to put too much pressure on your child or to explicitly correct them too much because it does affect their confidence. So my husband and I are careful not to correct him a lot. We just let him make lots and lots of mistakes. And we know that eventually he will correct himself. And he always does. It just takes a few months sometimes or longer. What I've learned from watching my son learn languages is that confidence is the number one most important thing. We have to build a strong, solid foundation of confidence before anything else can happen. Okay, let's continue.
A superhero!
A superhero! Cool. Is it a Power Ranger?
Yeah, Power Ranger. Can destroy all the superheroes.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy?
Okay.
What does he do? Kick, punch, fight?
No, he doesn't kick and fight.
What does he do?
And punch. He just walks. He just walks.
He just walks?
And if there's something that goes, patrol, he be dead.
Okay. The greatest lesson I will ever learn from my son, it doesn't matter if other people think you look silly. Just try. Just keep trying. He's just being himself, and I love it.
Where's my Batman airplane?
Your Batman airplane is in that drawer.
Oh, and which drawer?
The middle drawer.
The middle drawer?
Mm-hmm.
This one?
Yep, the middle one.
This one?
Nope, up top. The top middle. Yep.
There.
Yeah, that's your Batman airplane. You want to show that?
Yeah.
To the camera? You may be noticing that I use so much connected speech when talking to my son. Connected speech is naturally connected, linked speech where some words get dropped. Do you want to show? I'll just say wanna show. So syllables or words get completely dropped, get completely disappeared. And this is really common of spoken English and a big reason why a lot of learners struggle. If you're having a hard time with connected speech or you've never heard of connected speech, I'm going to link a video playlist down below for you so that you can begin to understand this huge part of naturally spoken English.
And this little cat. So first this one.
First this. So this is your little cat.
Yep.
Okay. What does a cat say?
Meow, 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 meow.
What does a cat eat?
I don't know.
Fish? Cat food?
Yeah.
Tuna fish?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Huh, I hear something.
You hear something outside?
I
Wow,
think
it's
it was,
really cloudy outside.
then it was way over there.
Do you want to get a cat?
Yeah. And I got a cat.
Do you want to get a dog?
But the tiny dog and a cat.
A tiny dog and a cat.
Do you know Batman can do this? Boom!
When talking to children, we often find that the conversations go all over the place. So we jump from subject to subject to subject to subject, and it doesn't really matter. The content of what we're talking about with me and my son usually is not the important part. The important thing is that we're talking and we're connecting with each other. And so you'll notice that, again, our conversations are often just crazy nonsense. And that's okay. The important thing is that he's practicing speaking. And this is the same thing that he does in English and French. The content, not so important. The speaking, the practicing, the forming a connection with each other, that's the important part.
And Batman can fly also.
Batman can fly?
Yeah, Batman can fly. Because he has a thing on his back like this, and he can fly.
He has a thing on his back. Do you know what that's called?
A shiver.
A cape.
Capes can help us fly like this.
That's right. A cape can help us fly like this. This is why kids are such amazing language learners. Notice how he learns a new word and then he immediately uses the word in a sentence. So he's much less likely to forget the word because he learned it and then he used it right away in real life, in a real sentence. Kids are amazing. We have so much to learn from them.
Like this.
Yeah.
It's a map.
It's a map. Yeah.
Yep, all of these.
What do you see on there?
Canada and everything else.
Canada and everything else. Where's Canada?
And the penguins live there, little under.
Oh, yeah. Penguins live there? That's right.
A stingray.
A stingray? Let me see that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Stingray. What does a stingray do?
It stings the fish.
It stings the fish?
Yeah, it stings the fish, and then it eat it. It stings the fish, and then it eat it.
It stings the fish and then it eats it. Okay.
You forgot this.
Oh, I forgot my car.
For the ways.
Oh, should we race our cars now?
Yeah.
Are you getting hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost time for lunch.
And I'm tired too.
You're tired and you're hungry? All right, let's turn off our video then. Bye-bye, video.
Bye-bye, video.
Say see you later.
See you later, video, and bye. Then we can turn off these.
Okay, turn off the microphone. If you're watching this and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I had somebody to practice English with. I wish that someone would be patient with me while I'm practicing my English speaking. I suggest that you try using ChatGPT. I know that maybe you think this is awful and this does not sound interesting to you. I tried it in this video here and I also felt very uncomfortable at first, but I think that it is such a great tool. Even if you just do it for 5 minutes a day, English words come out of your mouth. You have a partner to chat with. Please, please, please let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, I will make more of them for you. All right, have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon.